Proliferate, proliferate, proliferate. That is the list that we're covering here today. If you didn't catch it, proliferate. That's right. So we got a Dimir Proliferate list, a featured one from Wizards here from the Platinum to Mythic. I'm excited to break this one down because it is a little unique, very consistent. I like the curve on what we have going on and some alternative win conditions here for us today. So thank you for tuning in. Down below, you'll find the timestamps as I break down the strategy objective of this list. We'll talk about your boarding for best of 3. We'll play that competitive Magic here right away in the reset for July. Very strong. And as always, pull it all back together. Now, with that, if you have a question, comment throughout, let me know. I love to hear from you, and come swing by the Discord server and join the community there as well. All right, here's what we got going on. Dimir Proliferate, exactly like it says. This list is really around one key win condition, which is actually toxic. So it could be Dimir toxic, but the reality is you want to get some of these toxic hits in so that you can then leverage proliferate in order to keep dealing those poison counters. Now we got a lot of great things here like Venser. We also have Voidwing. We got removal here with Annoyed of the Affliction, Experimental Augury to go look again and proliferate and bring the ending. We leverage Corrupted, which is huge, giving us additional value in our list and our deck. We're also taking advantage of Chrome Host Seed Shark. Additionally, here we have Distorted Curiosity, Lily with some Planeswalker, and Vraska with some Planeswalker love here. Again, key condition here being that proliferate. And then last but not least, we do have Sword of Once and Future. Here, equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from blue and black, which is going to make removing them off the board pretty difficult. And then whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, we get a Surveil 2. Then you may cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard without paying for its mana cost, then exile it. So again, getting double advantage here with recall really from these key cards, which makes a huge advantage for this list. The ability to pull things back, recast because of Sword of Once and Future, adding a ton of value overall. And lastly, we do have Murex here to keep our 1/1s pinging in. So this is really kind of a mid-range to late game strategy list because we got a blend of that control and then again focus on that win condition around toxic in order to take down our opponents. Now in terms of the sideboard, we'll break it down for aggro, mid-range, and late game. Aggro lists, absolutely throwing things like cut down. You want to get stuff off the board. That's going to be huge for you. Additionally, Sheoldred's Edict can be very helpful against things like enchantment lists as well, because if you can get those creatures off the board, just like cut down, they won't be able to drop those enchantments. So things to keep in mind. Now, as you move upstream into mid-range, either a mirror match slightly here or some of the other decks, if they have more creature focus, throw in the cut downs and the Sheoldred's Edicts. Otherwise, start to think about Duress and Disdainful Stroke. Disdainful Stroke works well in this because you can pull out your opponent's Sheoldred as an example, or kind of the bigger creature value or bigger spell value that can help give you an advantage here with your low to the ground list and allow you to continue to build that momentum. Lastly, late game lists and control lists, things like Duress and Disdainful Stroke are going to be the main ones. Sheoldred you may want to consider throwing in there just to punish them on draw. And then additionally, that's a great card to throw in mid-range too. Think about pulling out more of your direct removal, like Anoint with the Infliction, for things like Duress and Disdainful Stroke for some of that late game lineup. All right, so that is the strategy objective of this list for proliferate, proliferate, proliferate. We talked about the boarding again against aggro, mid-range, and late game. Let's go ahead and play some competitive Magic here. We'll go play our best of 1, and then we'll move into a best of 3 matchup for this particular list here today. Standard ranked, best of 1, Dimir Proliferate. Gandalf. And we are off. Sylar 86. Alright, I can keep this. Removal would be nice, but we got one of each. Now we can decide. Non-land card. We still got our 2-drop, which is good. All gonna depend on what they throw in here. Going with our counter spell. A little rough, a little rough. Now we don't have to start off right away with Sea Shark. We could though. We don't have a lot of the value. So we'll actually go here first. And then again, once we proliferate, we can pull Voidwing back. Got a nice Grixis opponent here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Big old combo list. Got her corrupted in. Definitely need to get Vraska in right away. Our opponent's gonna be real close to getting what they need here, though. There it is. Breach. They got there. They got there. Chandra? And Sea Shark. Probably take our Chrome Host off. Yep. Good. Painful, painful, painful. Good news is, mana value 3 or less. We can take this thing off the board. Now, they do have some survival here with this. And they could hit us with Breach again.
Have a gift.
Which is probably what's coming. Oh, double up on Breach. Double up on Breach. So much fun. We didn't have anything to remove, and again, that was the main reason why they stripped a lot of our stuff out. We'll end the game. There's no way we're coming from that. Beautiful, beautiful Breach pulls for our friend there. Congratulations on the win. All right, we'll go into best of 3 now. So we didn't really get to see that list take off, but we did see some of the interactions in terms of how it's going to operate and those things. Let's go ahead and move into our best of 3 lineup. Same list. In that case, we would board in a ton of counter magic. Carry on. Waiting on our opponent. All right, we'll keep this because we can go dig and we got proliferate. We can get a lot in right away. Level up. Ooh, are we playing a mirror match is the question. Could be. No, it's a Dimir control list. We got knife for 1-1.
You'll never see me coming. It's like your defenses aren't even there.
Which is a problem. They'll block on that. So let's draw. Wait. Getting the corrupted and the damage in is absolutely necessary early on.
This is a juicy secret.
There we go. Need to hit here. Oh. Good news is we can get rid of Sheoldred. Bad news is would have been nicer to have gotten the creature and got this. That is not what we got.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
They're going to be on control here. We'll see if they counter. Did not. Let's see if they counter now. Ooh, there we are. Now, we wish we would have played it sooner before, because that would have been better, but again, they have Spell Pierce. So that was kind of my thinking on why to wait.
I'm finished running from battles I might not win.
I know something you don't know.
And what's he gonna do? What are they gonna do with Teferi here?
Nobody knows the past better than me.
Ooh. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Phyrexia is as inevitable as the rise of the downtrodden. The downtrodden rise together.
There we are. Let's see what we can do here. We need to get some life back. Need to get some life. Now, value-wise, Disdainful Stroke is going to be huge for us.
There's no secret I can't
Good news
uncover.
is, against the life, getting the inflict counters are good.
Eyes
Toxic.
everywhere.
Ooh. Alright, we'll go to the next one. They got us there. So a couple things to think about as we tweak. This could be a tough match, just given some of these things, but again, sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. Let's pop that in. We can pop the duresses in, pop the strokes in. This is good because it's got protection. This is still good because we can keep things out of their hand. What do we not really need here? This proliferate's nice. The creature's nice. This is a little bit tricky in terms of what we want to move around. I'll keep one Vraska at the top end. We'll go down there. Lots of counters good. Let's go down there because we got an option here with the 2. And we can always block there with creatures. Let's drop those. A little bit more control. And we need 2 more. 1. And let's go with that. All right. Duress is still good. We're going to go a little bit more on the counter side there. we get the callback as well. All right, we're first. We do have our 1, we got a 3, and we can go look. Nothing to counter right away, but let's look here. We can grab Vraska. Wait. They would kill the Skull Dweller there, which is why we didn't do anything. If we can drop the Soaring City and get Venser there on the board, that's going to help us next time.
There are many secrets I don't know. I know something you don't know.
Now we need the other blue. We'll do it. Afraid, yep. Now again, 4-drop, we do have Disdainful Stroke. We want to be able to get Vraska on next turn. That will help us a bunch. Perfect, here we go.
Now, what do we have here?
Very, very nice. So this is big. 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, done.
Let's kids. Metal is eternal. Embrace the inevitable.
Go. So now we've hit it pretty nicely. We actually could have lethal here, depending on what our opponent draws.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Sacrifice a non-token creature or planeswalker. Go. Let's activate this. Activate this. So what we could have done is we could have proliferated there and made our stuff a little bit bigger, but that was a perfect swing for us. That worked out really well. And again, we're keeping Sheoldred off. Cut downs we don't need. We played around a lot of the stuff really nicely there. We'll stick with that. We had a great hand and saw what I would say the true power of this list and this deck right there through that play interaction. All right. We can keep this. Really, turn 2 though is where we're gonna want to keep up, build up some stuff, because we want to keep this on the board if we get lucky there. You know. Disdainful Stroke. Maybe? There it is. Big value for us here. We'll go blue though. That's gonna get killed too. Ooh, maybe not. There we go. Gix is done. Three and one. All right. Oh, this is problematic. As they probably start to look for
I could sneak right
what they
by,
need.
but I'm itching to fight. Our eyes are everywhere.
They'll have the phase out. Get ours in here. Question is, are they going to block? They won't. Because they need to draw. Ooh, here we go. We will wait to see if they drop Sheoldred here. Won't. We'll try and hit this, but they have to discard.
Now this is a juicy secret.
We are all in. We'll get this off the board hopefully first. Let's see what we got. Let's grab Lily.
Would have had me if I wasn't so fast.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, it's not my fault.
And discard. Here we go.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Let's see what value we can do here. Again, we gotta keep our position on the board.
I know something you don't know.
Any creature that hits. Ooh. Target creature on the board. 3 they're gonna need. Let's see what they're gonna do there. Ooh, we still got Chrome Shark here. Need to do, or put a creature card from graveyard. Obviously gonna do this.
Don't overthink. things.
Now we could have kept
I'm
pressing.
used to being uninvited.
Could have kept pressing and got the poison counters on earlier. Now taking Lily off helps them. If we can get 3 more counters on, that would be really good. We could have, instead of picked Lily, we could have went for a draw instead. Right, we'll get this on. Sacrifice.
I've always hated crowds.
We'll get another sacrifice here with Lily. They can play 2. We don't have enough to do 2 Mirexes yet. Next turn, though, we could. They'll flash in their flyer.
One of your friends has to leave.
Now, if we go for 2, let's do that. We'll get 1 in. We could have went with that, but we want to keep Lily on the board. They're down to 4. We need 4 more. We'll actually sack our Pony Blocker because that's going to die anyway. Swing in. Alright, it is going to be close. We have to see what they have. As long as... So we could counter this. They could flip it, but it's going to leave an extra spot up for us. Right, there we go. We're good. Because we got Proliferate on this. And for the win. Let's grab this. Boom. There we have it. What a match. What a lineup. Super, super fun list. Lots of different interactions there. Tough against the Dimir, but we were able to pull it off here with our Dimir Proliferate. Super excited about this. A fun, fun list. And lots of rewards. Nice. All right. So to pull it all back together here, today we worked through our Proliferate list, a dimmer list here on Wizards features from Platinum to Mythic. Certainly ran really well for us. We're able to turn things around. In Best of 1, we did not take it down. We got double breached. We got breached a ton. And then in Best of 3, we did take on a dimmer list and was able to overcome that one. So we had a lot of fun, did get a big W, which is always nice. With that, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your support. Appreciate the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this amazing community. Other great ways to stay connected down below. Thank you to all the members as well and additional support. Questions, comments, let me know. Let me know what you think of the list. On top of that, feel free to swing by the Discord server and join the community and come hang there. We got a ton of great Magic the Gathering content available to you here on the channel and more coming all the time. With that, we'll see you soon. Proliferate, 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 and may your proliferation go well for you here. Until next time, Mythras out of here.